All right. Good morning, San Antonio and the surrounding areas. You know who you are.
Or not.
Or maybe you don't. maybe it was a long weekend. Maybe you don't know it.
Japan, London, and protein.
Yeah, there you go. Woo!
Wow.
What is your name? Boy, welcome back, guys. It's Monday, which means we are here at Mi Familia at the Rim. Some of us are here. Some of us are here this morning.
I didn't take my
Adderall?
No, I didn't take my supplement this morning. I was driving over here and I was like, oh damn it! But I have my Adderall.
But you know, whatever you have, as long as you have one of them. Yeah,
everybody.
there you go.
Full disclosure.
We're transparent.
No
on this
HIPAA
show,
here.
That's right. We are so transparent here. We're about healing. We want to get you healed through the gift of laughter, and that we're already starting it off. So we're here at Mi Familia, guys. Come on down, be part of our live audience. We have a little audience here today, you know. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. I mean, whenever there's more than 4 people, we get excited. Let me tell you. And you can just say, "Look at that! Look at it! Oh my goodness! Look at that!"
Yep.
You're probably thinking. I know what you're. I know what you're probably thinking. Wow! Look at that. So yeah. We're all there. We got a good show for you guys tonight. This morning, I'm over here thinking I'm starting big. Yeah, it's contagious. It's coming over.
We're doing our best. It's Monday. It's Monday.
Real quick, got to give a shout out. Michael Flores is in the house. Happy birthday,
Michael!
Happy birthday to Michael right there. He is one of our regulars here. He's
a great supporter of the
part of the Where's Klepto Familia right there, and the St. Paul's crew. Yep. You know, we'll be singing happy birthday to him next year when it's his birthday. Anyway, so but he's the only one that comes in here and says, "Hey, is the bar open?" You know, as you saw the bill right there on his. It's like it's gotta be 5 o'clock somewhere.
That's the life right there.
It's
yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna get him some help. Anyway, no. So we're here, guys, and we had. It was a great weekend.
Absolutely.
You know, it was a fun weekend, and you know, one of the things that I'm excited about, and it had nothing to do with real quick before the weekend, is tonight that cold front's supposed to be coming through. Yes. I'm a little excited right now. When wind blows, I'm freaking out. I'm like, this is awesome. You know, it's like, okay, fall, let it feel like fall. Because I'm looking at football games and they're all in jackets, and I'm like,
I know.
I'm over here with a fan and air conditioning. And I'm like, put some ice on me. It's hot. So I'm excited about the cold front coming. So tomorrow might be a little bit more chilly.
Ooh,
you might have to wear sleeves. You might have to wear sleeves.
No, I hate sleeves.
Dude, I'm just so hot. I don't like sleeves.
Yeah, I prefer summer where you don't have to wear
clothes. Yeah, I got you. All right. I got you. I understand. I get it. I understand. So this weekend was pretty cool. Please. I want to say thank you to Margaret Sandoval, Michael Flores, Emerson Easley,
Pepe.
Who else that we all know? Happy, that's right. Yes. That all went to the show, the Legends of Comedy show on Saturday at the Empire. It was a lot of fun. So much action. So much was going on. So many emotions were going on that day. I mean, it was like I was just telling some folks here in the audience, in the crowd, that I put in a chat for the Legends. Mm-hmm. I said, man, you know, it was great seeing them again, but I've never had to follow 5 headliners in one show. Yeah. And it's kind of like, if you think about it, in the Laugh Factory in the Comedy Store in LA, that's what they do all the time. Mm-hmm. But it's not like 20 minutes, you know, they got like 5 minutes and they're just doing their time. Mm-hmm. So you could follow 5 minutes. That's fine. You do your best 5.
You know, and as an audience member, I can't tell how long it is. I just always wanted everybody to stay on longer. Yeah. They were so incredible.
Everybody was fantastic, did a fantastic job. And I was, you know, one of the things is it was so good to see all of them again, because a lot of them I have not seen in years, and I haven't worked with them in years. And to work with them again, it was just so awesome. It just felt like we never left, but we look at each other and we're like, man, we got old. Man, we got, yeah, this has got a font out now. And it's like, you know, my hair's all gray. And I'm like, you know, it's like crazy. But it was cool seeing it. The only one that really looked great, honestly, I mean, everyone looked great, but Kim Curley looked fantastic. Yeah. She's over there.
She's 50. That hair, my God.
She's 60-something years old. And yeah, she just like looks fantastic. She was wearing a one. Our waist is a one. Oh I'm like, God. That is so crazy. I'm like, okay.
I haven't been a one since high school.
I've been a one since birth. You know, yeah. Oh, wait. Okay, maybe I was a...
Yeah, there was a very small time when I couldn't fit into a 4 because I was too small. But that was a long time ago.
You know, it was just, yeah, like I said, it was a night of emotions. I mean, we had so much, getting to work with my friends again that I started out with, started doing stand-up with. You know, back then, there was things that we had to do. We had to bark for audience members to come in at the River Center Comedy Club in that mall because it was a matinee show. So it was free. So we had to tell people, come on in, you know, don't go watch a movie, watch us. And, you know, just so we could work on our set. And I was telling them, we're like a pimp in Tijuana. Free, come on in, free. You know, it's like, come on in. And it was like, that's how we were getting our, I remember I got a lot of Air Force people because they were walking downtown. Yeah. Their families from out of town, they'll come in but they would sit and they're not obligated to stay. So if you're there and you're like, oh, we got a big crowd, but if one comic goes up there and bombs right before you go up, you're like, dude, I brought them in and now they're leaving. You know, like, so it was just crazy. And then you had like back then the River Center All-Stars. That was like a goal that we had to shoot for. And once you were an All-Star, then you were like, okay, now I want to feature. Then you start going to feature status and you headline. So I didn't get finished telling the story how I went from opener literally to headliner. Wow. Because I was okay. So I was supposed to feature my first time featuring.
Your first time featuring.
My first time featuring at the comedy club. I was featuring at everyone, but I was the first time featuring at the comedy club. And then you get your name on this little calendar, and it was like, you know, when you got your name on the calendar, you're like, yeah. That's because all back then we didn't have social media. It was all about exposure. So these were comedy people coming to see comedy. So they're going to come, you know, I want to go see this guy. Whoever the headliner was you were with was like gold. And my first time my first hosting gig was a no-name feature by the name of Wanda Sykes.
Wow.
And a no-name Daniel Tosh was the headliner.
No.
Yep, that was it. And you know, Wanda Sykes was so cool because that's when my ex and I, you know, broke up. My ex-fiance, we broke up, and I was there. I was down, and Wanda's like, "Man, drink some more. You're bringing me down." She was just buying me drinks. Okay, I don't know if she's thinking about me right now. You think she's thinking about me right now?
Oh my God!
I mean, it was just bad.
You're crying on Wanda's shoulder. Like, wow.
And Wanda, like, you know, hey, man, it's gonna get better, Plateau, man. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. Daniel could care less. He's like, man, keep that crying over there. But yeah, but they were cool. They were cool. We got to know each other and they got to open up for you like Mencia and all these other people. But the feature act, I remember when I was featuring, I forgot the headliner's name. He was a guy from Louisiana, and he went tubing on the
like Guadalupe
or wherever, and New Braunfels, and he forgot. He got so drunk, he forgot about the time. He came back like with no shirt on, and all I saw was the manager go like this, stretch. I'm like, okay. And now
you're already on stage.
I had done like 30 minutes, and I'm looking for the light. You're supposed to give me a light, and I'm like, I didn't want to miss it.
Oh no!
And because they were real strict about the light, and I'm like, so I see the light, and I see the manager, and I get a note, and it said stretch, and then I look up, and I see him. He's like, They're like, so then my mom, so now there I am, like, trying to get, like, pull jokes out of my rear end. So I worked on jokes, and I started ad-libbing, like, hey, where are you from?
Okay.
Chicago. Okay. Oh, Chi-Town. Okay, so this must be nice, not seeing crime for a first time, right? So I did all that crowd work for 15 minutes, but the 15 minutes was funnier than my set.
Oh my God.
And then the manager was what's his name at LOL? The British Jeff. Jeff goes up there and Jeff says, "Hey mate, you just did a whole 45 minutes. You did really good. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell the boss about you. You're gonna be headlining next time."
Oh,
I'm like,
wow.
And that's how I got the headline. Got my first headlining gig by default. And I was like, oh.
Hey, that's what happened.
After I was done pulling my chones out of my rear end, I was cool. It was fun. It was like a lot of fun.
Wow. So. Well, you were the headliner.
Well, yeah, that was pretty cool. And that was an honor, actually, because, I mean, these guys, Quinn made me laugh so hard.
Yes, he did.
Quinn made me laugh so hard. And every show we do, we kind of like, who stole it? To me, I thought Quinn stole it. That was just me. He made me laugh so hard with this joke. He goes, yeah, I'm getting older now. And my wife was like, baby, put me on the wall. Did you see how hard it was for me to put the TV on the wall? And it was one of those jokes that you're kind of like, why didn't I think of that? Oh, that is such a classic joke. So
yeah.
Anywho, what are we doing on time? Okay, let's do a quick roll call, and then we'll go ahead and go to commercial.
Oh, the pressure of
I know. But yeah, it was fun though Saturday. I mean, I didn't even know what to wear that night. I was just like, I'm gonna go and I'll just put this on and just go ahead and have a good time with it.
Okay. Angela Bond says, happy birthday, Michael Flores. Happy birthday. Daniel Quintero says, greetings, y'all. Greetings, Daniel.
That's the first time I think we've seen Daniel on the show.
Yeah, I don't think his name's not familiar. Rocky Lopez says, someone say chili.
Oh, where?
I got a bowl ready.
Night today. Got Rocky on there.
Denise is watching. Good morning, Denise.
Denise Bocanero?
Yes.
Denise, how you doing, Denise?
Thank you for watching. Valerie Romo says, good morning, Val. How are you?
Hey, your cousin's here.
Happy birthday. Rory Ann Smith says, good morning. Sorry, I missed your show.
Good morning.
It was her daughter's birthday.
Oh, yeah, are you kidding me? Come on, Rory.
Yeah, no.
There's going to be plenty more like this Saturday. I got a show this Saturday.
No, you were missed, Rory. It would have been nice to see you.
Absolutely.
But of course, your daughter comes first.
Absolutely, yeah.
Ali Lopez says, you look good, not old.
Who's that?
Ali Lopez.
Oh, hey, thank you, Allison.
Yes. AD Snipes says, those days were epic.
AD Snipes. We talked about the Victoria contest, and we did talk about that. We brought that up. We were in the green room kind of reminiscing on all the shows.
Because he used to do comedy with you guys, right?
AD Snipes. There's so many people that should have been on this show. AD Snipes is definitely one of them. And, he started out with us, and he was one of the innovators of stand-up comedy here in San Antonio.
I'm familiar with him because he's married to a woman named Marcy that I used to work with. So tell her I said hi.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Maxine says, good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, Maxine.
Oh, Maxine, that's nice of you to call her beautiful.
She's talking to you. Angela Bond says, good morning, Gleto and Margaret. Good morning, Angela. Emerson's watching. Yay. Rory said, I bet you were amazing. Rory, the whole lineup was 5 stars. It was so incredible to watch. So much talent.
Everybody's just knocking out of the park.
It was incredibly funny. So much fun. Victor Cervantes is watching. Good morning, Victor.
Victor who?
Victor Cervantes.
Cervantes. How you doing, Victor?
Yeah,
thanks for tuning in.
He was a big participant in the Bean and Cheese Man.
Oh.
He's really good friends with them too.
Nice.
Rory Ann says, I'll be there Saturday. Oh, she'll be there Saturday.
There you go. All right. right. Well, guys, we're going to take a quick commercial. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Got a special guest, a special show coming up you don't want to miss.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, I want to tell you about Scars and Stripes Coffee. That's right. Chris Marmolejo, a 22-year Army veteran, is doing something so cool. He's actually selling bags of delicious coffee for our veterans. What do I mean by that? Is that he formed a nonprofit called Ethos. That's right. Ethos is going to be helping out our veterans in need with anything from finances to programs to medicine to whatever it is they need. We want to make sure to go ahead and help Chris out with this Scars and Stripes coffee. For every bag you buy, it goes to his nonprofit to help our veterans in need. And let's help our veterans. I mean, let's give back just like they gave for us. So we're very thankful to Chris and his service, and thank you for everything that he's doing for our veterans. Very proud sponsor of the Where's Cleto Show. If you're looking for insurance, AHIA's got you covered. Preparing for enrollment season. October 15th is open enrollment for Medicare, those 65 and above, and November 1st for ACA, the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare. Let AHIA evaluate your current benefits if you aren't happy with them and what changes you should consider making. Also, AHIA can assist you if you don't have any insurance or think it's too expensive. They do all the work for you. Call AHIA right now to schedule your appointment. Let them know you saw this on the Cleto Show. And they will also give group insurance. So if you have a business which has 2,000 to 2,000 employees, put your health first, just like I had to. Believe me, no insurance is no joke. AHIA. Call them now.
To have a lady in the audience.
Well, I know. We'll have it both come on in. I just need one of y'all talking. Who's going to do it? Both of y'all?
Wait, he's over there.
No.
That's Porfirio.
Yeah, that's Porfirio.
Oh, he's performing too.
Yeah, he's performing too.
Oh, goodness. You speak Spanish?
Oh, this one.
Dude, I really thought you couldn't see.
All right. All right, guys, and we're back.
Hey,
we're back. All right. So
we're back.
We're just trying to figure out who's who here. And no, there's a big show happening this Sunday at the Upstage Comedy Lounge, and we want to go ahead and invite you here to tell us more about it. Our two hilarious comedians. One is very familiar to the show because he's part of the show, and he is part of our Monday Morning Minute. It's Porfirio Renteria. So Porfirio Renteria and Jay Valdez, everybody. Hey. What's up, Papa? Come on here, Dad. Come on here. Porfirio.
Hey, welcome, Porfirio. Nice to have
so
you.
we got both these guys. Come on here.
I'll give you since you're on this side.
And I'll ask you guys the questions.
I'm gonna step up.
Okay. So she's running off to eat. Anyway, so tell me a little bit about the big show happening on Sunday and what people can expect.
Pues buenos días, hermanos y hermanas. Hola. We got a loop on that one. Anyway, so we're gonna have a full Spanish-speaking show, comedy show this Sunday at Upstage Comedy Lounge, 7 p.m. So para que me entiendan mejor en español, este domingo a las 7 al Upstage Comedy Lounge en Waltham vamos a tener un show, ya se me terminó el español. Se me terminó. Un concierto para comedia, pero solamente en español, nada en inglés. So tienes un primo, traes tus mamás, pues sus primos que no tienes papeles, pero traemos el domingo para un chiste, va a ser bien chido.
So what he's just said is that they're having the first all Spanish show. So if you know any of your cousins, family members that just speak Spanish and want to enjoy an awesome, funny show, bring them out to Upstage Lounge. And if they want them to come on out and have a good time, it's going to be how many comics? Like five or six?
Five, six
comics, all going to be in completely Spanish. Matter of fact, there's a market right now. Matter of fact, one of the owners here, just when we were doing our show here in the patio at Mi Familia, asked if there was going to be any Spanish speaking.
Oh, cool.
And I said, well, Porfirio, but he's going to be speaking in English. But this is a show that I think she would love to go to. So I'll pass that word on to her because, it'd be kind of neat. It is neat because a lot of people are there that are here. They were want to go ahead and say, hey, you know what? I want to enjoy it. I want to laugh. but now they can. So I think that's pretty cool.
I want to be selling paletas, raspas.
See, and that's why he's a part of our money making minute on Mondays. So
but let me tell you something real quick. I've done stand up in Spanish maybe 4 or 5 times, but actually at a church too.
Okay.
But I played kind of like a Mexican Medea.
Okay.
Yeah. So I played,
you dress up in drag, is what you do?
La comadre.
Okay.
Yeah. I played like the comadre chismosa.
Pues ya tienes el cuerpo.
Sí, yeah. Y entonces me hizo ¿no? And so it was a lot of fun, you know, and I get into the crowd and play with them. But I dressed up, dude. I had the balloon for boobs, right?
Hello.
The nightgown, I mean the wig, everything, dude. You know, it was just really something that I had a lot of fun with, you know, and just go out there and mess with everybody dying, and I did it in Spanish.
Okay.
Which is a lot of fun.
So you were like the comadre.
The comadre chismosa.
Chismosa, I
got you. Comadre que no invitan.
Now, do you speak?
I'm fluent. I'm fluent because
okay.
My parents were from Mexico, so that was my first language, right? But no, you know, my Spanish has gotten better. But here's the difference. When I first came to San Antonio, I started hearing the Spanish here. I'm like, I don't understand what you're saying. Because people are mixing the words.
Yeah.
You know, you know, just little words like that.
Yeah.
Spanglish.
Spanglish, yeah.
All like twisted, you know?
See, now with me, my Spanish is horrible. I'll be honest. It is bad.
And I agree with you.
It is really bad. And that's one thing that, I mean, I'll never forget, I went to do a gig in McAllen. I was headlining in McAllen, and I remember I went to the radio stations, and we had to do radio, but it was for like the oldie station, the country station, the Tejano station, and then it was like the Mexican station. And I was like, they asked me in Spanish, the Mexican station, and I was like answering like, it was like it sounded like a, what is
Selena
it? Like
the Selena interview?
Like the Selena interview. Muy excited to be here in McAllen. It was exactly.
Me gusta los elotes.
Yes. But it sounded like a commercial for Univision, like aquí está el comida de dog de Puppy Chow. It sounded like that. Look, you know, it sounded like that. And they were like, they're looking at me like, oh, hi, pobrecita.
Let me tell you something.
Mine is more Tex-Mex. It's more Tejano, like Tex-Mex. I guess you could call it that. Spanglish, right? I guess.
Let me tell you something real quick. I was in Mexico one time, and my cousins went to. Now I could speak Spanish, and obviously read it. Back then I couldn't read it.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to a movie, right? And in Mexico, dude, they have. If the movie was in French, the subtitles were
getting better and better.
Subtitles were in Spanish, and I'm like reading.
I can just see Napoleon.
Yeah. I'm like, man, I'm there reading a book. I'm catching every other word, you know? And it's like, and then they have intermission in the beginning. I'm like, it's weird.
That had to be hilarious.
Yeah, dude.
You don't want to know something really funny? And this is a true story. When I was younger, all I spoke was Spanish. When I got to school back in the 70s, it was like they had this thing where you could not speak Spanish.
Oh, yeah.
They beat the English into me. And let me tell you, every time I spoke Spanish in kindergarten or first grade, whatever it was, they sent me to the principal's office. So it got to the point where I didn't even go on Wednesdays, just so I had to say enchiladas. Because I wasn't about to get the beat down. It was Wednesdays was enchilada day and cake day. I said, nope, not this one, not today.
So I was similar to your situation. I was full ESL, English second language, right? So when I got introduced into school, they said he doesn't know enough English to go into the normal classes.
Yeah.
We need to stick him in the Spanish classes. And my mom was like, he'll learn. Stick him in the English classes. So then through kindergarten through second grade, I just kept getting whooped because I kept getting failing grades.
Yes.
I don't get it.
I felt like every time I said like, ¿qué? Oh, I'm like, I'm like, wait a minute. And then all of a sudden, I would like start learning my A, B, C, D, E, F, D. I mean, around the house. A, B, C, D, E, F, D, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. I mean, I was there learning my ABCs. I was walking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Forget that uno, dos stuff. No, Carrasco Lindes, turned it off. I watched Sesame Street all the way through.
Watch the Mercado, turn it off.
That's it. I was like, you're not gonna get me. They said, what do you want for lunch? And there was always, well, on Mexican Day, it was, what do you want for lunch? Hot dog. But it's enchiladas. Hot dog. I was not, no, you're not spanking me no more. Y'all trying to trick me.
I didn't have that problem. Because, you know, my parents were Mexican, so obviously I knew Spanish from day one, you know. But I mean, you know, I get it. Yeah, even my kids, same way. You know, I have nephews that we call coconuts.
Yeah.
Because they don't know,
for a while, yeah.
They don't know Spanish.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and that's the thing that it's like the worst thing to be called if you're Mexican is coconut. I hated it. I mean, matter of fact, when I left McAllen that time, and they just looked at me like, and they were like literally talking in front of me about me, you know, El Coco, yeah, yeah. I'm like here, and you know, it's like that. I remember coming home and I got the Rosetta Stone, you know. I was going to learn Spanish one way or another. But this is me. I want to learn Spanish, but I'm like, what's that word? Lazy. Like, I want to learn proper Spanish. Like the proper Spanish. Because over there in McAllen, you better speak proper Spanish. Because if you speak that Tex-Mex business, no, they don't play that.
It's Castilian Spanish.
Yeah.
It's proper, right?
So, right.
Yeah, no, and, you know, it's one of those things that, you know, that's why when you come here or somewhere else and they don't, you can tell right off the bat, oh, ¿de dónde eres? Right away.
Mm-hmm. Even in the slang.
And this is something really cool as for comedians, because you can have it in your arsenal that you can play English and a Spanish venue and not have to worry about anything. You could just switch it. That's it. Switching the language. And I think that is so cool that you guys are doing this show, because I mean, I admire it. I think, you know, on the comedy side alone, but not so much, you know, on the Spanish side, on the Mexican side, but, you know, at the same time, I mean, I admire the fact that y'all can do it dual, you know, both sets.
And you know, the one that started it is Danny.
Shout out Danny.
But you know, yeah. So
see, really Danny and I are probably the same. You know, we're like, you know what? I want to learn and know so bad. Like my wife studied Spanish in high school, Spanish 4. And she could speak it with everybody, but it's like, you know, for me, I'm like, Spanish. I took Spanish 1. And that's just me going to my grandmother's
Conjuntos.
House. That's it. No. Yeah. My grandmother, I asked her to teach me Spanish. And the first thing she told me, I remember I was like, I felt like Neville Shedd in Glory. And Glory like, hot doggo, you know, kind of like that. You know, she's like, yeah? I go, hot doggo. What are we doing? It's time? Okay. All right, guys. Well, make sure to let them know where they have to go for information.
Upstage Comedy Lounge.
Okay, Upstage Comedy.
Right? Yeah, so let me show you the.
Okay, here's the flyer right here. There's a QR code.
And I like me, bro, because this is actually my real figure.
I know, it looks like Grupo something.
Frontera.
Yeah, there you go.
Los legales.
Make sure to come out to the show this Sunday, Upstage Comedy Club, right off of Walsham Road. So again, they're going to be doing it for you, and come bring all your. It's all in Spanish, folks. So that's it right there. So that's going to be the show. So again, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, Jay. We'll see you, brother. We'll take a quick commercial. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Hey, if you're looking for a house and you're looking to get out of your house, we have the right person for you. Margaret Sandoval, our very own realtor. You want to give her a call. She works very, very hard to go ahead and find you the best deal you want, that you're looking for. Economy if you're looking for, space, if you're looking for just a place of your own that you can just make brand new memories in, she's got you covered. All you have to do is give her a call. She will work day and night to make sure that you are satisfied with your purchase. Not only that, but do it at a highest standard, meaning finding you the most economical house and get you that's on the market today and get you the best deal. So give Margaret Sandoval a call today. She's waiting by the phone. Thanks. Hey guys, if you're planning a party or an event or a wedding or quinceañera or anything like that, you want to give Balloons Over San Antonio a call. That's right. Our good friends over there, Gene Davlos and the gang, are waiting by the phones. They want to help you make your event memorable. That's right. If you need anything from party rentals, like such as tables, chairs, canopies, tents, margarita machines, bouncy houses, whatever it is you need, they got you covered. Give them a call. Balloons Over San Antonio. Right now, they're promoting their luxurious porta potties. That's right. 3 toilets on a trailer. If you have an outdoor event such as like a parade route or a fall festival or just even a family reunion, you don't want anybody messing up your toilets, give them a call. All they need to know is where to drop that trailer off and where to pick it up. They take care of all the work for you, reasonable price, and it will go ahead and make sure your event is memorable because they're air-conditioned porta potties. Come on now. Not your regular porta potties. These are luxurious porta potties. So give them a call. They got you covered. Again, it is Balloons Over San Antonio. They're waiting by the phones. Tell them that you saw this on the Where's Cleto show.
Oh, so it's on autopilot right now.
All right, guys, and we're back. We're Mi Familia at the Rim, and it's time for our money shot. That's right. Here to tell us a little bit about it is Antonio, our favorite. He goes by El Chulo.
El Chulo, yeah, El Chulo.
There you go. I call him Antonio with good hair.
Yes, yes,
the best hair ever. Now, Antonio, I just saw you Saturday. I came by Saturday. I brought my wife and my family for the buffet that we've been talking about, and we had one of his awesome omelets. Done. I was done.
And you know who was here Sunday? My sister, Teresa, my little sister.
Really?
Yeah, she came in on Sunday. I said, well, did you tell him you were there for the show? She said, I should have. I forgot.
So tell us what we're having today, Antonio.
Okay, I have right now, this is the botana platter.
Okay.
I have flautas, cheese quesadillas, nachos, beef quesadillas, ground beef.
All right.
I have chicharrón ribeye, guacamole, pickles, and chicharrón, Mexican chicharrón.
I knew exactly what I wanted.
I'm going to try that too.
Try it. That's really good. Oh, and let me show you. I have like right here, salsa de árbol.
Yeah.
This is the best salsa. This is salsa de árbol, boss. This is really spicy. That's really, I love the chicharrón and ribeye and salsa de árbol. This is really good.
Delicious.
Ribeye, chicharrón, everybody.
You like it?
So good.
There we go, Papa.
Absolutely delicious.
The botana platter is really, really good.
Tender.
Flavorful. Crispy edges, just like you like it.
Let me try the botana.
The guacamole.
Oh, man.
You cannot go wrong with this dish right here.
No.
This is an appetizer, right?
The chicken here?
Chicharrones. Chicharrones are what? 0 carbs? There are no carbs, right?
Normally when you have a flauta, the chicken is kind of... Yeah, not so much dry, but it's like it doesn't have that flavor. This one, you take a bite of this bad boy, it's got nothing but flavor on it.
This is absolutely delicious.
All right.
This is one of my favorite things I've tasted.
Yeah, that's really good. One of the first things I got...
I ordered that.
One of the first things
the whole thing would be gone.
One of the first things I got when I came here was that.
Really?
That was so good.
And you haven't requested it?
Well, I found more. I found more stuff. You know what? I didn't even think about it. So right now, but when he told me today, I said, "Yeah, you're gonna love that."
So today is day 1 of me for no carbs, no sugar. So
really,
yes, because I'm trying to go back to fasting, and if I eliminate sugar, then it gets the yo-yo of like cravings out. So today's day 1 of that. So I'm going to stick right here, and you have at that one.
Okay. You don't mind if I do?
Yeah, and these are no carbs, from what I understand.
Quesadilla?
What? He said yes.
Sounds good to me. It's whatever you believe it to be.
Oh, you took my mic.
Antonio, go grab it. I'll hold off the fork.
He's over there talking.
I was here. He's all, hey, come on over, table 4. So we were here, my family and I, on Saturday, tried their buffet. They had everything from pozole, menudo, carne guisada, carne de puerco. I mean, they had all this food, tamales. I mean, just barbacoa. They had picadillo. They had beans. They had rice, and they had fruit. They had horchata. They had everything you can think of on this buffet.
And I'm back.
And I was just so like amazed at all the stuff they had there. It was like, I think it was like $20 or something like that.
Which one for the? It's 25.
$25 for this buffet. But man, they had like a spread, and not only that, but they had an omelet station. You can tell them what you want in this omelet. I had like the meaty, cheesy omelet you can think of. He goes, "You want vegetables? Get that out of here. I don't want." Put the meat in here and the cheese in here, and that's where I was.
No, literally, that buffet is the best buffet I've ever seen.
Yeah, I was really excited.
The spread is outrageous. Okay.
But take your time.
This was what a treat.
Hey, breathe, Morgan.
Okay.
You got to do your signature.
Listen, I was free to do it without my mic, but now the mic's back. So.
See, I love when Margaret's thing, it's a thing now.
Yes.
People, if you can go out there and videotape yourself doing the Margaret.
Yes, that would be so cute.
Videotape yourself doing the Margaret.
I didn't do it today.
Food tasting.
I did.
Call it the Margaret Money Shot. This is the Margaret Money Shot right here. Let me show you the Margaret. No, let me show you. I'm going to show you again with the flauta. Hold on.
Yes. Luckily today everybody was busy talking, but I was free to have my moment.
The best Margaret Money Shot video. We're going to give you a prize. Videotape yourself taking a bite and saying, "This is Margaret doing my money, Margaret."
Rory, I challenge you, Rory.
This is my Margaret. Yeah, Rory.
Rory's
got it down.
I've heard you got it down.
Rory's got it down. She's like, She went like this. Let's do roll call.
Okay.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
Birthday boy. Have a shot.
Okay. My dad's watching. Good morning. He says, "Good morning, guys. You all are fantastic today."
All right.
I added the link, and so did Clint, for the event, for the tickets to the all Spanish comedy show this November 10th. Rory's watching, so Rory, you're challenged. Rocky Lopez says, "I know Spanish. Tengo un gato en mis pantalones." He says it means you are my friend.
He said it.
Rocky Lopez.
And I love it. You just read it. Un gato de pantalones.
I did not pause, right? I did that very well.
That's perfect. I know. He just said he had a big cat in his pants.
Janie Mejia is watching. Good morning, Janie. Pepe. Pepe Tacos and Salsa says, "Good morning, everyone."
Good morning, Pepe.
I was sitting behind you, Pepe, at the comedy show, but I didn't want to bother you.
I know. I was like, "You sit so Pepe high." It would have been bad to see.
Well, he was in his moment with his wife. They were so cute. And when you said, somebody said, "Kiss each other if your husband's handy," She kissed him, so he's handy.
Pepe, did you hear my shout out? I gave a shout out to Pepe.
I did, yeah.
I was like, I'm going to Pepe's Tacos and Sauce.
You did. Valerie Romo's watching. Valerie, you're missed. Emerson Easley said, morning, peeps. Oh, no, morning, Pepe. Morning, Pepe.
Good morning, peeps.
Again, I need glasses. Pepe said, good morning. Jennifer Phillips, good morning, Jen.
Good morning, Jen. Oh, I thought she was here.
Check it out. My favorite cup.
Oh, she's the one that made that?
Yes, she's the one. She's the talent behind the water.
I like mine.
I love yours. Yours is really cool.
I might need her to make some more, actually, so we could buy them from her.
Yeah, I know. Angela Bond says, LOL. Yes, let's do that. Place an order. I started the Margaret rated XXX movie. You did.
Who did?
You did. Right? She said, I started the Margaret rated XXX move.
I'm telling you, Rory, if you can videotape, any of y'all, videotape yourselves eating something, and we're going to say, this is the Margaret money shot. And just the best one that gets it just like Margaret. Do
it. I think you're off camera. He's silly.
When Rory said that day, I could not stop laughing because I thought, am I the only one that wants to give her a cigarette after she has eaten these things? Like I'm thinking to myself, she has not had a meal. She has not had a meal in a long time.
Every meal feels like I haven't had a meal in a long time.
This thing will
Olga Juanita Corona.
Oh, by the way, Raymond Coronado is in the hospital, and he's doing fine. He's her husband. He's doing great, and clap to him for. He's over there. Speedy recovery, yes.
Sounds like he's on the mend, but
he is. We got to see him on Friday. Man, let me tell you, that hospital, he was over there off 1604 by where you live. Man, I tell you what, it's like, no, it's a brand new one.
Yeah, there's so many hospitals.
And it's over there 1604 in Wiseman or something like that. And it's a brand new one. And I mean, man, I told her, I go, hey, what do you, man, you could hang clothes on my nipples. It was so cold in there. I'm telling you right now, it was like, man, I said, what are y'all hanging here? Meat? I mean, they gave us blankets. We all had blankets. It looked like, honestly, we're all wearing white sheets, look like a clan meeting. I can't even know. It was like, it's crazy. It was crazy. We looked like we were in a sauna, like a Greek sauna, just like, how you doing, Zeus? You doing all right?
Well, I hope he gets out soon so that we
I hope so too.
He won't be cold anymore. She said, good morning. So Valerie Romo says, LOL, laughing. It's the New Baptist Hospital.
Yes, the New Baptist Hospital, right. How are we doing on time?
We're right at 44.
Okay, let's go and take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to have our Monday morning money minute with
Porfirio.
You would think it start with an M, but it's Porfirio. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Morphilio.
I'm not joking. This is delicious.
Still on? Should be on commercial. No, still on. If you want the best movie experience, you have to go to City Base Cinema. It is my theater, and I want to invite each and every one of you to come on out. Not only they make you feel welcome, they treat you like family. Brad Smith and the crew really know how to do it right. If you want that state-of-the-art experience in a movie with the surround sound, you want to go to City Base Cinema. They got reclining chairs, right? I mean, you got a comfortable experience all the way through. Not to mention a full-on bar right when you walk in. As you're waiting for your movie, they got TVs so you can see a game or two. Also, they have a concession stand that you do not want to miss. It's like no other. They have your regular popcorn, nachos, and candy, but they also have barbacoa, Big Red, not to mention Takis, pizza, and corn dogs. So you want to make sure to get your snacks before, and a comfortable recliner and the state-of-the-art sound system. You are set. City-based cinema. Don't go for your first time experience. If you have never been there, go check it out. It's my theater, and now it's yours. Hey folks, if you're looking for a catering service, look no more. We have the ones for you. That's right, Heavenly Gourmet. Very dear friends of the show, and they are a proud sponsor as well. Not only do they provide just, great service, but they serve up some of the most delicious food I've ever had in my life. That's right. I've had them before, and I've been to some of their parties, and let me tell you something. When I know they're catering, I know it's a good time. So if you're planning a party, make sure to give Heavenly Gourmet a call. They do it right, class all the way through, from the top to bottom, from the phone call to the last napkin being picked up at the end of the night. They do everything class. So I'm telling you, Heavenly Gourmet is what you need to look at. If you need a venue, they got you covered. If you need hors d'oeuvres, appetizers, dessert, entrees, they got all that taken care of for you. They got a great staff. They work really hard for you. They do nothing but make memorable events for everybody. So give Heavenly Gourmet a call. The information is right here. I tell you, they are awesome. You will not be disappointed, and you will thank me later. Heavenly Gourmet.
All
right. All right. We're back, guys. It's that time again. We're just talking about we're finding out where we were born, what hospitals we were born. And I remember my mom, I used to play a trick on I tell my brother and my sister, because they were born at the Brady Green, at the Robbery Green, Robbery Green. And that's, right downtown over here by Martin stuff. And I was born at the Methodist over here on the north side. And I said, you know what? And they go, why did Cleto was born in the Methodist? We were born at the Brady Green. Because mom had to lose $5 on her. That's why. I said, that's why. And then she loves me more. And then I said, because y'all are adopted. Man, it's so funny. Some of the stuff that we would say to each other, you can't say that now. No, they'll call the cops on you.
Yeah.
For real. It's like crazy. Anywho. But one thing that I did not know about is how to spend and save money. Someone is here today to tell us about money, and it's our Monday morning making minute with Porfirio. He is back. Remember, we missed him last week, so he's back. Come on in here, Porfirio.
Out of town conference, right?
Yeah, he was out of town conference. He's here to tell us a bit about it. So, Porfirio, where were you, sir? Tell me about this conference.
I'm going to do the map, the Margaret.
Margaret?
Margaret.
Get a quesadilla.
We'll get on the chair. Hold on.
Get a quesadilla, and then bring the chair over here. Okay, this is my version of Margaret taking a bite.
All the dolls are behind me.
So again, Margaret's money shot. Send us your video. We're going to give a prize to the person that has the best video. We want to show your videos too. So again, if you have warrants, don't make a video. I'm just saying. Daddy's all, I'm out. Never mind. So yeah, wear a mask. That's right. So so how did it go at your conference?
It went good, man. It was in Nashville all week. So the event was called Rise and Record. And the biggest thing about that, what I took away from that is I went to network, right? Because the thing that we're doing with the comedy workshop, so I found that comedy is one of those things that fits in every dimension, whether you do public speaking, whether you do education. And the really cool thing with that event was that, and the people that were there were Kevin Harrington, one of the OGs from the show Shark Tank.
Okay.
Right? So a lot of people know him. That dude's like a $400 million individual.
Okay.
But, they talk about companies and networking and grabbing and investing. The biggest thing that I've always invested in is in myself. Like, I've spent maybe 15, 20 grand in probably in a few years. But that's an investment to better yourself, right?
Now, when you say investment, that is in the conference?
Personal growth.
Growth, okay.
So, but the event and the conferences, they had fees, like, hey, if you wanted to spend like the introductory and then the middle and then the last. So the last one was a lot more expensive, but you get to spend an hour with Kevin Harrington and a lot of the guys, and they talk about your business, like, hey, strategize stuff and implement new things for your business and how to do the framework to take you to the next level in business. So the main thing is this, is that I believe in coaching and I believe in investing in those areas where you want to see growth, be it in your business, be it in personal, because here's the thing. What the biggest thing is, people that already been there and done that. Mm-hmm. Like you and I, we started comedy together. We got 54 years of experience, right? But let's say we're going to help someone, or we're going to show them all the landmines and the mistakes that we made. Right. So you're just going to elevate.
We're going to shave years off of that
big time, bro. And that was really cool because, I went for that purpose and to get clients and to network our, the parts that we're doing to them, because it's one of those things that they need, because those guys speak everywhere. They're always talking in events and places, and humor has that key to keep the conversation and to keep the story and to keep all the people engaged, entertained, and educated at the same time.
Nuggets.
Yes.
The one thing that speaking of Shark Tank, so I love that show.
Oh yeah.
I love watching Shark Tank. And I mean, it's just one of those things where, okay, here you have an idea. Somebody has an idea, a premise, and they're going to bring it to the forefront. They want to go ahead and invest in this idea and everything. But not only are you looking at the idea, you're looking at everything surrounding the idea, meaning how could it go wrong? How could it be profitable? How can it be, you're looking at all angles to see what am I up against first. So after that, you get this idea. You're like, okay, now here these people are investing in their dream, in their project, and they're investing in their idea to say, okay, I'm going to go all in on this. And then I'm just saying that as far as the American dream, this is how it goes. You go all in. And you're like, okay, now you find out where you make your mistakes from. And then you got guys like Shark Tank, when they take it to them and say, hey, okay, we tried it on our own. We can't do it, or we need a little help to get it out there more. Yeah. You guys have everything we need. Yeah. Now, for those of you who have never seen the show, this is the concept where these four sharks are sitting there. These are millionaires, by the way.
Yeah, for sure.
And they know a thing or two about budgeting. They know a thing or two about spending and saving. And they know a thing or two about promoting and retail and all that.
All that, the whole package.
So their knowledge is worth taking a listen to. So when they say, nah, I don't see it, it's like, okay, a lot of people are like, yeah, I'll make you see it. I'll make you see it.
They've been wrong. They've been wrong.
But they have been wrong.
Time or two, because
yes, they have.
I've seen some products like that have gone beyond because they didn't invest.
Right.
Right.
And I think if you could find an investor or somebody to believe in you and believe in what you're doing and believe in,
and that's what it is.
That's exactly what you're going to this conference for, because you're investing money and time to say, okay, what can I get from this? So from this conference, what did you take away?
I took away just that, because you need to implement fast so you can make the mistakes early and know not to repeat. Here's the thing. Here's what I really, because we had one conference. The name was Brian Will. This guy started 9-10 different businesses. Then on top of it, he sold and exited for $50 million, $80 million. So I told him something that I'm doing specifically, and he's telling me about certain platforms, because I'm trying to convert what I'm doing into a digital product, right?
Right.
So here's the thing. If you're going to hire a coach, okay, he goes, there's three coaches you want to hire: for mindset, tactical, and for strategy. But that coach you hire, make sure that he is gone through the trenches.
Okay, yeah.
Because, you know, the whole point of that is
I'm not going to ask a bald guy to cut my hair.
Exactly.
Right.
You're not going to ask someone who's never been married for advice.
Right.
You know, same principle.
Right.
But they don't got kids. How are you telling me to raise my kids when you don't have kids? Dogs are not kids, right? Exactly.
Right. Gotcha.
So that's the whole point, is that if you're going to get someone that's been through all that and stuff like that. So, and you know, the coaching might be expensive, but it's well worth it. Because,
you know, and this is the thing. We put on a comedy workshop, and we're putting this comedy workshop together, and we're actually, we got a price. We're looking at a price, and I knew what price I wanted to go with, and he talked me into something. He goes, you go at this price here, and I'm thinking, okay, comedians don't have that kind of money, first of all. But he said something really interesting to me. He goes, if you bought, he goes, what's your favorite car? I said, convertible, 1966 convertible. Corvette. Yeah. And he goes, okay, if you could get that Corvette for $1,000, would you get the money? Heck yeah, I sure would. He goes, you would find the money for that, right? He goes, because that's what you want, and it's tangible.
Yeah.
And I said, that made so much sense to me, that it's knowledge and experience that you're selling on top of everything else. For what we're doing.
Yeah, and I'm going to add one more thing to it, because when you pay attention.
Ooh, yeah.
Right?
That's good. That's okay. He got me with that one. I'm like, oh, yeah.
We're talking 1,000 now.
Yeah, buddy. The prices went up.
No, because let me explain that a little bit deeper. Because you value that, and you know the outcome. So look at it this way. Let's say our workshop, of course, we produce headliners, and in a few years down the road, dude, they're doing specials with Bill Barr. How much time?
But not only headliners, you know, but we're going to be producing top sellers.
Exactly.
So if you're a realtor,
yes, this
is the gig for you.
Yeah.
If you need humor, this is the gig for you. If you are named Margaret, this is the gig for you. All right, okay, all right, guys. Well, look, let them know where to find you.
IRS is calling. No.
Let them know where to find you.
Yeah, so you can find me here. No, you can find me.
He's all find me at the buffet.
Yeah. Find me doing Margaret. We're gonna be doing a shot together.
That's right.
It's my email is called sixfiguropro879@gmail.com. So and put, you know, hey, Monday Money Shot along with that, so we can tie that together.
Perfect. Yeah.
All right. Any questions, whatever, whether it's on mentoring, business, startup, all that stuff. Because I became an ambassador to these guys when I was over there.
Cool.
Which is cool. Okay.
All right.
So thank you guys.
Margaret,
appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
What's the today, everybody? Make sure if you have any questions about money whatsoever, go ahead. This is your guy. He's the one that goes and works the money. So.
Okay, we're at 59.
All right. So we got time for a final thought. Sorry we get a chance to read the last roll call, but, you know, go ahead.
Okay. I thought, okay, today is the last day before voting, the voting day officially. So please get out there, get your voices heard.
Yeah.
Place your what do you call it?
Your vote.
Place your bet. Place your bet. Place your bets too. Cast your vote. Thank you. Thank you very much.
We both already.
I'm taking bets after.
We both already voted last Friday.
We did. I voted.
She voted. I voted. And I tell you, guys, if you cannot complain on the outcome if you didn't vote. If you did vote, you're still going to complain. I mean, we're going to have it. But let's do it. You know, one thing at the bottom line, at the end of the day, we're all Americans. Let's just all come together and let's just do it civilized and just kind of say, you know what, this is our president. You know, let's support him. Let's pray for him and whoever it is. Yeah. You know, again, we're at that point right now where it's like, okay, it's all on us. The biggest turnout so far, 77 million already voted. So again, guys, it is a very, very, you know, I can't remember the word they use. They've been throwing it around, but circumstantial is
important.
Important, yeah.
It's vital. It's vital in my opinion. This is a vital election.
There's two sides and there's two different viewpoints. So whichever one fits your agenda.
Strong
and I mean, literally, folks, pray on this one. Even if you're on the fence or you're undecided and you got to go with your gut, say, okay, you know, which one do I feel is the one that's going to be more beneficial to me and my needs, and go that route. All right, guys. So tomorrow it's going to be headquarters, campaign headquarters. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
You know,
and Wednesday it'll be.
Wednesday we're going to find out. We're going to find out who's going to be happy and sad. We're going to have people out there that are just going to be like,
I may or may not make it on Wednesday.
You better come on Wednesday. You're going to come on Wednesday. I think I'm going to be here on Wednesday because I tell you, I have a feeling I know who's going to win. I know who I want to win, but I have a feeling I know who's going to win. And either way, guys,
I do too.
This is one of those. It's so tight right now. According to the polls, they're tight. So let's see what happens. So your vote does count. All right, guys. Thank you to our guests. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much.
Sunday Upstage. Make sure to go check them out.
Yes.
Margaret's going to go back to eating. I'm going to go ahead and get back in my car.
Right.
All right, guys. Have a blessed one. Take care. See you mañana. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.